is snowing. Well, this is definitely a first for me. So I guess the topic of this little motovlog is, interestingly enough, is motovlogging dead? I guess this is going to be my honest opinion of the matter. You may disagree, you may agree. But I am one person of one opinion. And I am of the mindset that I believe motovlogging in its current form is dead. It's just not entertaining enough, I think. I think really in order for you to stand out, you know, in the current climate of basically where everybody out there can like strap a GoPro to their helmet and just talk and ride a motorcycle at the same time, there's such a huge amount of motovloggers out there that are doing their thing. And it honestly requires, it requires a hefty amount of work to do it, to provide any sort of meaningful content, honestly. So in doing, you know, and basically doing my research into, is it viable for me to sustain a channel like this? Because this is basically my second year doing this. And yeah, my numbers have grown, you know, thanks for subscribing to my channel and thanks for watching my videos. Especially if you've been with me for a while. But is it sustainable? I mean, honestly, no, because you see a lot of these big mainstay motovloggers that have been doing it for at least a few years now, that even they're struggling in its current form, and they're trying to do different things and trying to provide different content. And not just motovlogs. And that's where, you know, your creativity comes into play. And doing your research in, like, you know, who's watching your videos, what videos are they watching, what are some of your most highly watched videos, when do your subscribers start to come? I mean, you know, you really have to look at those demographics and you have to look at those numbers. And which is nice is that YouTube provides a lot of that data for you. It provides, you know, how old your subscribers are, even how long they watch. I looked at my data numbers and I've noticed that the average view time for my videos is 3.5 minutes. 3.5 minutes. So if I put in a lot of time in making 15-minute, 16-minute long videos, I know a good portion of you guys aren't watching the length of it. So to me, why should I sustain and why should I work really hard editing 15 minutes of footage if not a lot of people are going to watch the entirety of it? And if you're watching this and thinking about getting into this game yourself, you have to kind of consider that too. You have to kind of consider, you know, is it sustainable for me to kind of make these like 20-minute long videos like Do It With Dan or Walterific or any of these other big motovloggers? But I imagine their numbers are different. Their subscriber base, their viewers, they're probably different. Man, every time it gets cold, my oil light likes to stay on. Yeah, this will definitely be the last day I'll go out. It sucks. I hate weather so much. So, and I've also got a knock because it's not like I can ride every day of the year. There's going to be a good 5 months that I can't ride. So I'm losing viewership there. I can't continuously like make videos and then like edit them unless literally I'm out there doing it all day and then I stagger my uploads, which I've done in the past. Sometimes I'll go on a long ride and I'll record 2 or 3 videos all on one ride. I mean, that's a feasible way to do it. It's a good way to save time too. If you can't like motovlog every day or motovlog frequently. So honestly, there's a lot of work that needs to be done in motovlogging. And it depends on whether or not you want to continuously do it and do the same thing over and over again. But I think the bottom line is you have to look at all the videos that you put out and really read the data, really read the numbers. What are your people watching? When are your subscribers coming? What are they commenting on? Where is the active engagement on your channel? And then if you want to grow, try to provide content that the people want. And that's kind of like the good and bad about YouTube, is that honestly, you can go out there and create the content that you want to create, but if the people aren't coming to your channel to watch it, is it feasible to continue? And you have to decide that for yourself. Do I want to create content that only I like and only a small select few like? Or do I just give what the people want and risk not enjoying it? And any motovlogger or any professional out there will tell you to make the content that you want to create, because ultimately in the end you're the one making it. And that's true. You should make the content that you want to create, because that's where you put your heart and soul into it. But you also have to realize that sometimes your viewers aren't going to come very easy, and it's going to require a lot of work and a lot of trial and error and a lot of finding out what works and what doesn't, not only for you, but what works for your viewers, what works for your subscriber base. So is motovlogging dead? I guess to conclude, it kind of is, but you know, it could stand to be revitalized. Maybe someone can come along and really revitalize the scene, revitalize the market. And who knows? I don't know. I don't have the answer to that yet, but you know, maybe somebody will come along and change it. So that about does it for me, I guess. Keep it between the ditches, everybody.